Alright, before we get into the good stuff, let me just give you an introduction of how you can access the SharePoint Admin Center and how to create a basic site. So I'm going to switch over to my screen. Let's open an incognito window. Go to admin.microsoft.com and use your global admin account or SharePoint admin account to log into the portal. We'll click on show all and then we will click on SharePoint, and that's going to take us to the SharePoint Admin Center. And yeah, there we are. We will click on active sites for now. I know there's a lot of feature and we will go over them later on, but right now we're just gonna create a site here. So when we click on create a site, we are given two options, a communication site and a team site. 95% of time, or I would say 98.99% of time, it's gonna be a team site you will run into or a ticket related to that. I'm just gonna choose a standard site and we will use that template. Let's just call it intro to SharePoint and just capitalize it, put some description, and you will notice as soon as you type in the name, it's going to check for it, and it will also check if there is a group that exists with this name. So what happens is when you create a site from the admin center, it will also associate it to a group, and that group can be accessed from the admin 365 portal, if like from under here teams and groups. If you go to active teams, it's gonna show here, okay? So you can manage the membership, but again, more about managing membership later on. Just so you know, when you create a site, it's gonna create a group and also like an address associated to it. So the site address would have the root address and the name, okay? And all these with the star are mandatory, so you will have to populate them except the description. So I'm just gonna add my global admin account as the owner. Let's hit next. Now you can choose if it's public, private. Mostly it's gonna be private. Language, whatever you choose, I would set it to English, and I prefer to set the time zone here because it helps later on when you're doing auditing, or you want to know, like when you're restoring a deleted file and you want to know exactly when it was deleted or from what time. So I'm just gonna set it to Atlantic time zone because that's where I am, and it's asking me for a storage limit, and I'm just gonna leave it to that. Let's hit create. You can add members now, but if you do add members, they will get an email notification that they are part of this site. So as long as, if I would avoid this for now until you are finished with all the things that needs to be done on that site, and after that add the members. But right now I'm just gonna add myself as a member, and the site has been created. I will just search for it, intro to SharePoint, and there it is. If we click on this, it's gonna give us more options here. At the top we can access its email address or email address associated to the site. You can visit the site, so let's visit it. We can delete it, and down here under general we have the basic info, again the email and the site address, site name, if it's a hub site or not, what's the domain, storage limit, all that good stuff. Under activities, it just tracks all the activities on a site. Membership, this is very important, and there will be a lot of tickets related that will be dealt in this section here, okay? Settings is the next most important. This is where you control the sharing or external sharing and all that good stuff, okay? So we hit visit site, and this is what the site looks like. So if there was no customization done to a site, this is what it will look like, okay? You will have the home, we will have document, and this is where all the documents would be stored. It's document library, everything. You can create a folder, you can add Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all the Office apps. You can upload files, folder templates. You can sync this to your computer. You can pin this to your quick access in OneDrive, and you can also connect it to Power Automate, Autoflow, Autorule. You can add alerts and everything, and that's quite it. I'm gonna leave it here or cut the video short because again this focuses on Helpdesk, and I will see you in the next one where we talk about permissions and we will talk about a real world ticket and fix the problem. Okay, thanks for watching.